Hello everybody, MilPro here. You're just getting the ugly mug shot this time. But I wanted to talk about the immigration debate that's ongoing as I speak. So what you have are the progressives on one side talking about amnesty. Let's just legalize all of these illegals who came here illegally and give them a pathway to citizenship and bring them out of the shadows. And on the other side you have the so-called conservatives who are also talking about amnesty and a pathway to citizenship and decriminalizing their criminal behavior of coming into the country illegally. I don't see either side of that representing my point of view. But the commercials that the conservatives, quote-unquote conservatives, are using are talking about fixing the broken immigration system. And that is a very misleading statement to use, because our immigration system is not broken. It simply isn't being used. We don't stop them from coming over the border. We don't arrest them once they're across the border. And then once we have them in custody, we don't deport their ass back to where they came from in the majority of circumstances. So how can we say it doesn't work when we aren't actually using it? We aren't enforcing the laws that we have, and so we say that it's broken. Well, I have a 3-foot-long drill bit in my basement that's been sitting there for 4 years. It isn't broken. I'm just not using it. And that's how we're treating the immigration. So, I'm not opposed to immigration. I don't know of anybody who actually is opposed to legal immigration. I know quite a few legal immigrants to this country, and they're all good Americans. And in some cases, they're better Americans than 50% of the pieces of shit natural-born citizens that I run into on a daily basis. But it's the illegal immigration that has to stop, and we can't reward criminal behavior. If you want to talk about the national security aspect of securing our borders, that's one thing. That should be separate from the immigration debate, because it isn't part of our immigration policy. Part of our immigration policy is not, hey, you can walk across the border and become a citizen. Securing our border is a national security necessity. People can just walk across the border into our country and do as they please with apparently now no repercussions, and everybody wants to reward them for being able to make that trek across the desert. We need to secure the border. It should have been done decades ago, but it wasn't. But that should be a separate issue from modifying or implementing or even enforcing existing immigration policy, because the two items should not be related at all. We have to secure our country. If you want to deal with the immigrants, fine, figure out a way to do that. But decriminalizing criminal behavior, I don't think, is the proper way to go. So, in my opinion, it's not the immigration policy that's broken. It's our government that's broken. Till next time, MilPro Akron, train safe, train hard, stay alive.